Pat Mulhern, and but there were some Groms, and one of them was Richie Rudolph. And when I actually think of, you know, little Groms that just want to drop in on the inside, I can remember that he always had yellow boards, so he knew it was him. It was a dead giveaway. But the 70s really wasn't Richie's time. When I think of Richie Rudolph, I think of the 80s. In the 80s, Richie Rudolph was ruling. Like all these guys, he was in the ESA. He won a couple of ESA championships. He was a ferocious pro. He was in all of those contests that I was helping to put together. And he was all over the magazines with those yellow boards. After all of that was done, he became quite a respected surfboard shaper. And I'm sure there's people out there that have ridden a Richie Rudolph, right? And has anyone got a better smile than Richie Rudolph, right? Look at it. Look at it, will you? And he is definitely deserving of being in the East Coast Surfing Hall of Fame, and it's my honor to bring up Richie Rudolph.
All right, here we go. First, congratulations to a very talented group of people that are inducted into the class of 2016. You know, when I think of all the surfers that make up the East Coast, from Miami to Maine, and then all the amazing and inspirational people that make up our surfing community that have impacted the sport, and they've impacted the sport globally, it is absolutely amazing. Then to have your peers select you to be a part of this group of people, it's very humbling. In September, I got a phone call from a really good buddy of mine. And I answered the phone, and with a super excited voice, John Holman said, "Rudy, you're in." And immediately my mind just started racing. And I was just thinking about just all the amazing waves that I've surfed, the places that I've been, some of the highs and lows of competition. But what I really thought about was the people. And that's what makes it special. When you're surfing, as a surfer knows, it's amazing. But when you have your friends with you, that's what makes it. I was really blessed to be able to have several different aspects in my surfing career, being a pro surfer, a shaper, a long career as a sales rep, and it's about the people. From that first time I caught a wave in Cocoa Beach, gliding across open face, I fell in love with the sport. There's nothing that I wanted to do except catch waves. And I don't think any of it would have been possible if Sharon Wolf wouldn't have paddled up to me at picnic tables, drugged me down the street to a shop called Quiet Flight, where I met two incredible brothers, Jim and Ed Leisure, who have been absolutely inspirational to me my whole career. And just like you've heard tonight, it's always about the people. You know, in the 80s, I had some amazing sparring partners in Kuhn, Keckley, Scott McCrannles, a couple young punks like Spear and Reineke, and we just really pushed each other. And I don't think any of us would have achieved some of the things we did if it wasn't for that friendship, that camaraderie. And the same thing happened when it was time for me to transition into a career of shaping. It was Richard Munson who made the best surfboards on the planet for me. Yeah, Munson. Who would have told you that I was absolutely the pickiest guy when it comes to surfboards. Well, Munson payback was a bitch because I had to shape my own boards, and I was definitely picky. But it was, again, it was people. You know, it was Munson, it was Ed Leisure, it was Robert Manville from WRV who took the time that, you know, shapers are kind of a tricky group. They think they got this little bag of pixie dust and, you know, they make magic boards, and they kind of hide that. But these guys embraced me. They gave me templates. They showed me their techniques. They spent time with me. And again, it was about the people. And when it came time for me to start a family, there was people who, like Tom Hudson and the crew at Oakley, that took a kid that knew how to read waves and a T-square and showed him how to read sell-through reports, how to present a PowerPoint. And it was those people who impacted my life. And there's so many people I can't thank tonight, but it's the people that came into my life. It might have been for a very short time, but it impacted my life for a lifetime. So tonight, those people, I really thank you. And they always say, save the best for last. And I had to do it so I don't cry. But it was my mom. My mom was a single parent raising a 15-year-old kid that showed me what true hard work, desire, and passion to raise a family, that's what it was all about. And then my two beautiful girls, my beautiful wife Lori and my daughter Autumn. They share a passion for the ocean that matches mine. They are up for any challenge, whether it's surfing, it's fishing, diving, and they're all in. So they're just an amazing group. I love you guys. So tonight, to all of those people who invested their time and energy in me, tonight as I accept this award is as much of you as it is me. Thanks a lot.